Hey gang, Tony Bevilacqua coming at you today. Car Chronicles. I'm here at Whole Foods. I'm gonna go buy some food. I'm gonna go buy some real food. Real food. There's magic in real food. There's magic there, I'm telling you. So hey, I got a question from someone, and I've had this question multiple times before, but I had this question about exercise, and they're like, hey man, how come you never do any like exercise videos? Like, I'd like to see, how to do exercise properly. And I'm like, the last thing we need is another exercise video, quite honestly. It's not that I don't know that stuff. In fact, I know it so damn well that it's so far off the frickin' chain that nobody should care. I mean that. Nobody should care. And I just want to give you an example. Like, there's one gentleman in the over 40 space, and he's very well known, followed, has a huge following. I've never met him. I'm sure he seems like an amazing guy. But his whole he's freaking jacked, right? Huge, just giant dude. And he does these videos. He sells supplements, and he does these videos, and he talks about the minutia of the different bodybuilding exercises. And he's talking about when you do the tricep push down, the angle of your forearm in relationship to your upper arm needs to be a certain way to be able to focus specifically on the medial fibers of the tricep. Yeah, right? I mean, like, seriously, like, this compared to this, is this what you need to know? Is this the stuff that's going to be the game changer? Is this what's going to take you from being 30 pounds overweight to being freaking lean and mean? Is the positioning of your hand to target a different section of your tricep? And I damn well know that the majority of the people that are following this guy, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm willing to bet 90% of the people that are following this guy have no interest in bodybuilding at all. But we've been led to believe that these are the kinds of things that we need to know in order to get the body that we want. And I've done that stuff. I've been down those roads. I've done that stuff. I get it. Like, I know what he's saying. But at the same time, it's for 99% of the population, especially if you're a guy over the age of 40 who's not planning on standing on a stage in a bikini, flexing their muscles, you don't need that. For me to sit here and talk about the minutia of movement, and believe me, I freaking love that. Like, I love that. I love it so much that I developed athletes in the world of CrossFit. You know what that means? That means you have to, in order to get to that level, in order to become a professional level CrossFit athlete, you have to be a gymnast, like a high level gymnast. I got to be careful with that. Maybe not a high level gymnast, but you've got to be damn good at gymnastics. You've got to be a high-level weightlifter. And when I say weightlifter, I mean the lifting that you see in the Olympics, clean and jerk and snatch. You need to be a power lifter. You need to be an endurance athlete. You need to be able to run, bike, swim, row, all those things. You need to know how to do all of those things. You need to know all of those things really, really freaking well. You got to be, like, top of your game in every one of those areas. It's the only way you make it to the level that of the CrossFit Games. I know enough about all of that stuff that I've developed an athlete to go to the CrossFit Games. I've developed multiple weightlifting athletes, nationally ranked, top 25. I created 2 Team USA athletes, top 10 in the country, because of the techniques and the mechanics of those movements. So it's not that I don't understand. It's not that I don't get it. I completely get it. But look, it's not what you need. For me to do another exercise video on how to best target your abs is a freaking joke. Go on YouTube. You'll find all kinds of shitty ass videos on there with 90% of the people don't know what the hell they're talking about anyways. They just look good. I'm just rambling now. I'm rambling on and on. You don't need exercise videos. You need help. You need to move well. Don't get me wrong. Like, there are certain things that we can do, that we need to develop some skills, but they need to be real world skills. They need to be real life, real world applicable skills that develop strength conditioning in your entire body. Your body is, if we're talking about conditioning and strength, your body is one giant muscle. That's the thing that does work, is your body. Not your bicep, not your tricep, not your pectoralis minor and major, not your, none of that stuff. Those don't do the work. Your body does the work. Okay? All right. If you'd like my help on some of this stuff, reach out. I'd be happy to help. Hopefully this makes sense. And look, mad success to you in your journey. But look, stop chasing exercise videos. Do some better things. Do some better things, and there are better things for you out there.